Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your tarot reading. This is actually a timeless reading. I'm doing it toward the end of October here, but it is going to be relevant whenever you are drawn to it, okay? I am not restricting this with time. I've cleared space, shuffled my cards. We're going to dive in and see what is coming in, what the challenges are, and what the advice from Spirit is, okay? For Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, general reading, take it as it resonates. You might want to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising, all right, to gain a little more insight in what's coming in. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. I hope you gleaned something from this message. Ooh, we have Beloved and we have Portal. Love, reciprocity, intertwinement. Love, reciprocity, and intertwinement. And then we have Portal, originality, idealism, and progression. Okay. Is there... I'm not going to say nothing yet. Let's see where it goes. Let's take you from the Santa Muerta. For Virgo, please. Let's see what this one says. And then we're going to take from the tarot. We're going to dive in deep here to see what is happening for Virgo. What you need to know, what Spirit wants you to know at this time. And if you're here, this message is for you. Ooh, 25. Look at that card. The mother. Oh, parents here with a baby. Let me look that up. Look that up. Number 25. Where is 25? This one is written in so many different languages. Okay. 25 is birth. The world of actions. The material world of actions opens with birth, of course. The preceding levels of emanation, creation, and formation have finally conglomerated, giving birth to matter and to the phenomenal world in which the actions of man take place. We pass the black veil that separates us from the higher and more abstract levels. We descend a staircase, becoming more and more aware of ourselves and of the Santa Mother Muerta that gifts us our time. In fact, every mother is a giver of death, because being tied to a form is what makes us mortal. But without her, we could not exist as individuals. We could not smile, cry, evolve, create a family, or build a home. Is it time to act and begin the work you must bring into the world, as your potential is at its highest and is simply waiting to come to light? Ooh, it's time for you to give birth to that project, that calling, that purpose. There seems to be a lot of that going around. Let's pull you from the tarot. So many to choose from. I'm going to choose the Horror Tarot for you. I've really been drawn to this one through these readings. All right, I'll give it one more shuffle, and then for Virgo, please, let's get some cards. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? What do we have? The Emperor, Two of Swords, and the High Priestess. All right. Wow, okay. A decision to be made here. High Priestess, listening to your intuition. The Emperor, is that you stepping into your power, or is it are you choosing between your intuition and a more dominant, authoritative figure around you? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're going to figure this out, Virgo. Knight of Cups, Judgment. All right, wait a minute. Three of Swords, heart wounding, heartbreak. Queen of Swords, left you icy and cold, protecting your heart, indifferent to others, perhaps. Does this have to do with you and what has happened in the past, or some healing that needs to be done because of past experiences that have left you closed off? Judgment. Oof, judgment. Truth. Judgment. Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups. Whoa. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. All right, we need one more card, Spirit. Can I get one more card? Can I get one more card? All right, I think that's more than one, but we have the Four of Pentacles. All right, wait a minute. How many? We have 3, really? Didn't want that many. Six of Wands is victory. Five of Cups is sorrow. The Four of Pentacles, holding on too tightly to the sorrow prevents the victory. Whoa. Holding on too tightly to the sorrow prevents the victory. Holy shit. All right. Seven of Wands on the bottom. Setting healthy boundaries. What are you holding on tightly to? What is this? We're going to clarify. I'm going to clarify with the dark wood. For Virgo, please, we'll give it one more shuffle. And then we are going to get some clarifiers. What is going on with you, Virgo? Let's get the first row here. We have the Devil. We have the Devil. There's something here you need to conquer. And it's big. Look how big that Devil is. Wow. But you notice his stance here. He's not afraid. He's ready to take it on. Are you ready to take it on? To follow your intuitive guidance? Wait a minute. Oh my God, you guys. This almost, look. Listen to your intuition. Let it guide you in conquering this. Tap into higher self. Look at things from a balanced place. Where your emotions aren't in control, the intellect isn't in control. You're in a place of impartiality where you can see everything, where you can glean some understanding into the situation by disconnecting a little bit, tapping into your intuition, higher self, higher guidance, so that you're guided in how to defeat this, how to overcome it. Two of Swords. Let's keep going here. Get some more. There is a decision here. Knight of Wands is in the reverse. Page of Cups in the upright, sort of. Mainly more so than the Knight. Oh, this is a decision between a path that you are not so passionate about and a new offer. One heartfelt. The Page of Cups, okay, comes in with their heart on their sleeve. Genuine from the heart. This is a positive message. This is something genuine, something real. Are you listening to your intuition? If something is not fulfilling, it is not bringing you, there's no passion. There's no fire. It's God, you're feeling like it's just blah, okay? And then a new offer coming in, and there's a decision, a choice to be made. I want to know who the Emperor is. Who's the Emperor? What? Who is the Emperor? The Death and... Death and rebirth, an ending. And the Page of Pentacles, investing in yourself, your future, your well-being, your health, learning something new, learning your power and authority, learning how to set boundaries, how to stand up for yourself, how to step into your authority over the situation and put an end. Death and rebirth. Put an end to any, I see her like she's a fallen angel. The things that get in the way, putting an end to those things that they're not in your best and highest good. You know, that's usually like an 8 of Cups energy where you're walking away from the things that don't serve you. But this Death card is like, you're putting those things to death within you that aren't serving you, that are not you in your power, all right? You're stepping into your power, investing in you, whether it is educating yourself in a new direction that you want to take, that you want to move in. It's investing in your future, your abundance, your prosperity, your wellness. Taking your power back, doing for you. All right, let's get this 3 of Swords. Whoa. No, we're not taking all that. What the hey, what the hey, what the hey. I thought there was others that flipped. I was looking for those, and I don't see any. Okay. But we have the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. 3 of Swords. If there is perhaps a partnership, a relationship, something that left your heart wounded, and it's made you put up defenses, walls. Virgo. Get a card for Virgo here. This Queen. 3 of Cups. Yeah. All right. Which, putting up those defenses, being withdrawn and cold and indifferent, shutting yourself off, like emotionally, so you don't get hurt again. The 3 of Cups can't come in when you're in that state. So the challenge is to step out of that, to do the necessary healing, to tear down some of those walls, to be open to the new relationships, the new community, even a group of friends, support systems around you. Judgment. Seven of Wands. Oh, in the reverse on the Judgment. Yeah. When you do the inner work and learn how to set healthy boundaries, you'll recognize those things that have the potential to hurt you. You'll see it. I think you haven't been in your power. You haven't been setting those healthy boundaries, and somebody took advantage of that and has left you wounded, and it's put your guard up. So now it's time to come to the realization. Where haven't you set those boundaries? Where have you neglected healthy boundaries? 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. When you do that, when you turn that around, when you address that issue, things begin to happen. Look at, there's communication coming in, positive things moving, happening in your favor. and the Nine of Pentacles. Independence, security. All right, let's do this Ace of Cups. New emotional beginning as you let go of this, as you work through this. Yeah. All right. So as you work, yeah, as you're working through all of this crapola, this imbalance. Oh yeah, the being stuck in this heartbreak, this wounding. As you work through it, in comes the new emotional beginning. You release yourself from this stuff. And I know it's difficult to tear down the walls and make yourself vulnerable again. But unless you're willing to do that, and you know, making yourself vulnerable doesn't mean you take everybody's shit. It means you have healthy boundaries. You interact with people. You're open to friendships, to meeting new people. But you also know your own value, your own self-worth. And you have boundaries set, and you don't allow others to cross them. You lovingly hold to those boundaries. There's this... All right. Let's continue. Four of Swords. Are you taking time to do the healing? Because there is a Knight of Cups coming in to offer you something. Queen of Swords. Four of Swords. And it's going to be time. There's going to be a time where you need to come out of the healing process. That time of recovery, of rest. And that time of cold isolation where you're shutting everybody out. Because there is a heartfelt something coming in for you. Something genuine. And if you want to take advantage of this, there is a need to secure healthy boundaries, to stand up for yourself, to step into your power and authority over your life, your sovereignty over your life, over who you are, what you want, what you desire. Look at this. Out of the Five of Pentacles, out of the scarcity, out of the cold, into the Six of Wands, the victory, the success. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the loss, out of it. Stop holding on to it. Let it go. The Knight of Pentacles offering. This night is slow. Of course, you also had the Knight of Cups here. So this, all right. I get the feeling this is pertaining to the offer, both of them. It is something genuine, something real. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it is not hasty. It is not quick to act, but it is loyal, it is committed, and it is trustworthy. It is determined. And then you have the Judgment. The Judgment. Again with the Judgment. Truth. Integrity. Honesty. Seeing the truth in the situation. Realizing the truth. You have the Lovers. This is something divinely appointed. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, opportunity, temperance, balance, patience, Four of Pentacles again. Okay, Page of Swords, yeah. All right. All right. Very nice. Set those healthy boundaries, Virgo. Do the inner healing. Tear down some of those walls. Open up to receiving so that this new beginning can come in for you. I'm going to take you from... You know, we want opportunities, but sometimes we limit them coming in because we're closed off. We can't be closed off. Thorned redemption. And the abyssal whisper. Oh, okay. Thorned redemption. I just got that for somebody. 44. All right. Thorned redemption. Suffering, resilience, and transformative growth. This card symbolizes the beauty that emerges from pain and the strength found in enduring life's trials. What lessons can you extract from your struggles? How can you transform your pain into personal growth and empowerment? I've been through it myself, guys. Lied to, manipulated, stolen from, years and resources. And I've had to learn from the experience and recover, not closing myself off. You're being asked to work through it. What have you learned? And how can you move forward now with that learning and set healthier boundaries? 29. Abyssal whisper. Deep fears, subconscious stirrings, and the call of the unknown. This card signifies the pull towards uncharted territories of the mind or emotions, urging you to confront what lurks beneath. Confront the heartache. Confront the wounding. Confront what it is that keeps those walls of protection up around you. What secrets do the depths hold for you? Are you ready to listen to the whispers of the abyss, or will you let them drown you? Ooh, okay. Let's pull you from my shadow. Strength. I like that. You have the strength to keep going. The strength within you, whether you realize it or not. You have the strength to deal with this issue. You possess the strength to confront your fears. Now's the time to let go of constraints. Whatever is preventing you from moving forward, face it head on. I can't make this stuff up, guys, okay? You saw me shuffle out the cards, pull them out. This is from Source. Flight. To free yourself, try changing the environment you're in. If you take action to help yourself, you can begin to take flight. Take action to help yourself. Do the healing. Tear down those walls. Oof, okay. That's a lot, but we'll take them. We have secrets do not make you more important or smarter. Okay, no, we know that. I don't know if you're holding on to secrets, whether it's for that reason or for the reason that, maybe you're afraid you won't look smart or, it'll diminish you. It won't. It won't. We are the product of the world around us. A brave person does what they must, even when scared. Overcome the fear. Set the healthy boundaries. Do the inner work. Learn from the mistakes of those who have passed on. And learn from your own mistakes as well. All right. Let's pull you some runes, Virgo. Pull you some runes. Oof. So we have the Thurzaz, which is thorn. This is caution, obstacles, disputes, all right? Which you're being more than cautious. You're closing yourself off. And when we close ourselves off, we cannot receive. So you're being asked to open yourself up to receive. It's okay to be cautious, but don't completely block any possibilities, any blessings that might be coming in for you out of fear. And we have Hagalaz. This is similar to the Tower, creating change, sudden change, transformation. Breaking unhealthy patterns. Closing yourself off to people, to opportunities, for fear of being wounded again. Change those unhealthy patterns. Do the inner work. You have Jera. This is all about reaping the harvest. All right, getting back what you've invested, things coming to fruition, prosperity and abundance. Gain as a result of your efforts. As you do the inner work, as you open yourself up to receiving, being open to receiving this genuine offer, things coming in, opportunities presenting themselves, no longer closed off. You open yourself to the abundance and prosperity that comes with those opportunities. All right. Virgo, that's what I have for you. If this resonates, hit that like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. If you want to be a part of this community, hit that subscribe button, please. We'd love to have you here. Hit the notification bell to be notified of future readings. And if you want a personal reading, there's a link in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. Be blessed, Virgo.